It's tough to pick.
Right, so we got the snack, got some water. Time to go through the jungle. Oh, actually, yeah, let's go through the video game area. Actually, you might be right. You might be right. So look, Louisa told us that there was a dope video game hall this year. Like it's different than last year. It's on a different floor too. So you know, kind of excited to see that. We also had the Comic-Con vlog. Obviously, you know, the video game room over there kind of surprised us. And knowing that now it's different here, I don't know what to expect. It's supposed to be like integration, like have some integration stuff or like projection stuff. So like they're playing like with the lights and everything. But I don't know. I'm kind of just excited to see where it's at. But let's get on a road. Let's get on a road. All right, so we're about to go up. I'm not gonna cap. It's traffic just walking up to go up. That's how you know it's about to be a crazy weekend because it's packed. It's packed on a Friday. But we see W cosplays. One thing about Otaku-Con, obviously same for Comic-Con, but it's such like a good vibe in the air. Like I don't know, it's just I don't know. It feels like community and everything. So it's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. All right, let's go. Let's go up. Are y'all ready? Look. This is how you know you're entering Otaku-Con. Big ass to the air. Shout out. WW man. Yeah. Alright, let's start this. Let's go Otaku-Con 2025. Yeah. Damn, it's already packed on a Friday. Damn. I don't know. They got Denji. They got Denji, no way. They got the Batman Who Laughs. This is the most powerful villain in all DC, in his base form. Damn. Oh, the Fear God. Oh. What, bro? This is from Batman Begins, bro. Christopher Nolan's first Batman, bro. Like the 2000s Batman. This is like the first of the trilogy. This shit is... I'm not gonna cap, they cook. It's just Michael Keaton's Batman in the Flash L movie. Okay, here's the surprise. You know. Oh, they got Smallville Clark Kent? Oh, that's tough. Jor-El, his dad. Oh, this was from the 1978 movie. It was released this year? Damn. Oh, that's 20 Batman vs Superman 2016. There you go, 2016. That's Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill's Superman. This one though, Flashpoint Superman. That's tough. I didn't even know they made Flashpoint Funkos. Flashpoint and Smallville. That shit. Oh, I don't know. All right, chat, look. I'm not even holding it right. We just came back from eating. The food was amazing. WW spots. Lizzie and TT are going to have to head off. But Ryan and I are thinking of maybe doing some 18-year-olds and plus events. Get on our freaky shit. So we're going to have to see what's up. So yeah, stick around for that. Right now we're just walking back to Otaku-Con. As you can see, Chinatown is lively. Always lively on a Friday night. So I'll see you in 2 seconds. Transition.
Yo, I saw all these dashes of like price reductions.
Bro, low key. I mean, I'm not gonna cap. Like finding stores IRL and like, bro, sometimes it can get tricky. Like these are kind of the best times. Literally. Those are cute. And there's one that opens and closes on its own.
Like, look how deep it looks.
I know.
It's like an ocean.
That wasn't full.
I'm not making that. I can't do that.
I'm not gonna cap. Chat, we in Chinatown. Wanted to take a little quick boba break. You know what I mean? We shopped around and then we wanted to look at everything that we got and then sip on some pearls, sip on some balls and what?
They're playing that live.
Oh shoot! Like there's. Oh, my fault. Shout out to them folks. And he, I think he's live too. Lil Jit doing his thing. Chat, let's look for some cosplayers. I see Mika. Oh, I see. Okay, so okay. Let's find some dope ones. Damn. Chat, we're officially getting some bungee gum from Hisoka. Kids, don't accept gifts from strangers, but it's Hisoka. I love it. Thank you so much. W bungee gum. Yeah, let's take a picture with Wukong. That's crazy. Chat, we got Wukong. Wukong, can we take a picture? That is clean. Shout out, hey, this might be cosplay of the year. He said it took him 8 hours to get ready today. Bro, it's next level. The Mugiwara shit. Oh, Dara. Don't eat him. Even with the robe. Chat, if y'all can ID this character, y'all let me know. Kirby big ass.
I'll go to Grandma's and show you.
Got Kirby ready to eat you. That's bugging. There we go.
I think it says happy birthday. I don't know.
It has to. It's all birthday too. Chat, we found an arcade room. We had no idea that this was even here. And look, Charles already left, so he doesn't even know this is here, but an arcade room. There's a video game room, and I guess it's an arcade room now, which is fire. And now we're gonna try to play this Final Fantasy arcade game. The only thing is, everything is written in Japanese, so we don't know what we're doing. So we're gonna try to figure it out. Oh! I think the last two is this, the first up is that. Oh no! It's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Ooh, it's like Guitar Hero! Yeah, there you go. There you go! Come on! I killed those dragons! I'm not afraid of him. Pull up. This is fun though. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. God, this is crazy. I'm gonna eat it again. No. Bro, what's going on?
I take it this means you've decided on your fate then, huh?
Did you not just witness the experience I went through? What the fuck do you think?
Yeah, you didn't even chew it. That was Kinda grody, man.
I'm gonna eat every part of that bastard schooner. His ears, his toes,
See, you only have to eat his fingers.
his nipples, his tongue, his spine, his cock, his balls, his entrails.
Okay, I fucking get it!
His charcoal products with a dash of paprika and a hint of Code Red Mountain Dew.
You know, it's impressive enough that you can fight off Scuna's power and maintain control of your body, but it's another thing entirely that you could just swallow an entire finger, no problem.
Yeah, back in middle school I used to.
Yeah, I'd rather not know.
All right, chat. I only have my AirPods on. Them hoes died. Phone is at 3%. Day 2 is done. Tomorrow can't pull up, unfortunately. But we copped a lot of goodies. We did a lot of good stuff. Yesterday was lit too. I think we're ready to call curtains on Otakuton 2025. It was a W. I'd say the highlights were definitely running into so many people. I ran into so many people that I knew from high school, even somebody from elementary school, running into friends. That was definitely the peak. I think the merch area was fun. I do think the lows was sort of the lack of activities. Otakuton always sort of stood out for like the panels, workshops, activities. It was really lacking for that. I will say though, we didn't discover the arcade room until just now, until the closure, so that probably would have helped a lot. But even the gaming room, we didn't even really game in the gaming room because the gaming room was really nice, but it's not really welcoming to like, it's not welcoming you to come and game, you know what I mean? But other than that, it was a really fun experience. I loved it. And yeah, if I were to compare it to, hold on, it's hella loud music. If I were to compare it to Comic-Con though, I definitely think Comic-Con 2025 was better than Otakuton 2025. It's still fun though, but I just feel like it was more complete. The merch area had a lot more variety. You know, I enjoyed the merch area at Otakuton, but it's a lot of the same thing back to back to back to back. You know, but it's not a criticism. It's just, you know, saying what I liked, what I didn't like. I will say the cosplays, there were way more cosplays at Otakuton this year, so than Comic-Con, so that's a W. And yeah, other than that, conference season was great. Shout out to Lizzie and Charles for always being the conference homies, I already know, you know. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I think, you know, in terms of summer big activities, I don't have anything big planned, but we shall see. The vlog isn't done tomorrow, isn't done though. There's more coming to the vlog because tomorrow is a special day. Tomorrow is J-Star's day. So we're gonna go up, we're going to the hood tomorrow type of shit. We're gonna do a hood vlog. And yeah, it's gonna be a good weekend. So yeah, I'll say this: if you don't go to Comic-Con, if you don't go to Otakuton, I definitely recommend it. Come with some homies, but even if you don't have homies that'll come with you, definitely pull up because you'll have a fun time regardless. But I think that's it. I think that's Conti signing out on Otakuton 2025. What a W! Shout out and song. What's good, chat? We're back, and look, clearly, I'm not starting this off with like huge energy. I'm kind of a bit of in a calmer state, chat, because as you probably see from the title, today is the 3rd year anniversary of Victory Stars passing away. So we're at the cemetery. We're about to go link up with the J-Star fans. But yeah, we're just coming as a group to the cemetery, you know what I mean? Like we do every year. And then we're gonna have a little cookout. So I was thinking of vlogging it. I don't know though. 3 years, bro. 3 years. That shit passed by so quick. But at the same time, like so slow. Because it just feels like, okay, like a huge part of my life is gone out of nowhere. So you know what I mean? It kind of like messes up with like your time perception type shit. But damn, I don't know. But we've been working on a documentary for Jay. For those who don't know, it's near complete. You know what I mean? I'd say like most of the shots have been filmed. So you know, as we get closer to release time and like festival time type shit, I'm gonna tell y'all more and more. But we're gonna go over. We're gonna see Colin here today. That's the director, the big bro. And yeah, we're gonna see the rest of the J-Star fam. So you know, just put some stars in the chat. Put some stars in the comments. You know, we're gonna make this a good day. I will say though, in comparison to like the last 2 years, like the 2 previous years, 2 previous anniversaries. This is the one I feel the most upbeat about. So, you know, I think 3 years, time does its thing, and I don't know. I'm always good with my words, but these days, like these specific kind of days, sometimes words are just not the best facilitator of expression. But yeah, it's hot as hell today though. I'ma say that. I'm not gonna lie, I always love seeing these willow trees in cemeteries, you know? They just have the aesthetic of like morning. I think they're so beautiful. I'd love to go to New Orleans one day. Just Louisiana in general. All right, we're getting closer to the group. You know, walking through cemeteries, it's a very interesting experience in a sense. You know, you're confronted with what I guess is our most natural fear, you know what I mean? Death. Long live J-Stars, chat. I miss my bro every day. 3 years. Look at baby Sasuke. Look at the flowers at Grand Marnier. That's my boy. Miss you, bro. Love you forever, bro. Vlog. Bro, tu dis oh non j'ai pas fait, j'en veux pas. Tu mets sur ton assiette, tu prends le tinfoil, tu dips. Attends Bobby, vu que tout le monde est ici pour l'instant, je vais demander la game de Domino's, comment ça s'est terminé? On essaie, ok, c'est pas terminé encore. Oh, il y a des wins! C'est le OG skill. Me do my bad. I gotta get it on camera. L'expert, bro. Attends, explique. Est-ce que tu es en train de gérer 2 fois en même temps?
On a Focus qui est en train de gérer le poulet mariné en train de slow cook.
Ok, tranquille.
On a le burger, les saucisses. On a prêt à attaquer d'autres burgers, des cuisses de poulet. Ça va barder.
Facile. En plus, il nous donne les burgers pendant qu'il est en train de travailler sur le poulet. A real one. On va laisser l'expert, you know, do his thing. Ben, juste au début, c'est regardez ta belle robe. La maman sauce qui est belle aujourd'hui. Là, tu vois. Ok, super. Maintenant, si je vais rentrer dans la caméra. Aujourd'hui, c'est J-Stars Day.
Yes.
Qu'est-ce que ça représente pour toi? Avec toute la famille qui est ici.
C'est sûr que c'est la troisième année du départ de Jay. Émotionnellement, c'est difficile.
Ouais.
Mais en même temps, mon cœur de maman, autant qu'il est triste, autant qu'il est comblé parce que beaucoup de mes enfants sont là.
Ben oui.
Puis, Jay est parti, mais il m'a laissé comme des enfants extraordinaires, comme Alex.
Ah.
Fait que c'est mon cœur de maman pour de vrai. Comme j'ai versé quelques larmes, mais là je suis dans la joie parce que je suis contente qu'il pense toujours à Jay, qu'on se rassemble toujours au nom de Jay.
À chaque année.
Puis je pense que c'était ça sa mission, de nous rassembler.
Ben oui, puis tu sais, on se rassemble tout le temps alentour de toi.
Oui.
À cause que tu es notre cœur.
Oui.
Tu es notre cœur à 100%.
Et j'aime beaucoup ces enfants-là parce
Ben
qu'ils sont tellement extraordinaires.
Ah.
Ouais.
Ouais, ça c'est vrai. Ouais.
Ah, ta mère, ok.
Je fais ça, mais pas bien comme elle, comme ça.
Il n'y a rien comme les mères.
Ma mère, elle est imbattable, là, pour vrai. Jamais je serai à son niveau, par contre.
Belle eats. Salade macaroni. Steak. Macaroni. We ain't good. Si tu veux rentrer dans le vlog real quick, là. Shout out to the bro. Belle eats. Good eats. Shout out to the chef. Tu dois finir un peu avec l'énergie là, tu sais.
T'es bon. Moi, j'aurais pas ta drive.
And chat, here we are, the end of 2025. And it's been a crazy year for my content. I mean, it's been a crazy year for Conti, and I don't even know where to start. But I'm just floored. I'm wordless. I'm speechless. It's been a crazy ride. I mean, we ended 2024 with such a big bang. Like, you know what I mean? The content started going viral. You know, with Creature Commandos and everything at the end with What If, you know, and it was just so crazy. But I was like, bro, will I be able to sustain it? Will I be able to lock in? And like, bro, deadass, we did, chat, we did. Okay, so look, I'm gonna try to say some things, share some things with you guys. I'm gonna try to keep it concise and short, because you know what I mean. Clock is ticking, and I already made y'all watch 2 vlogs in one. But basically, I just wanna share something with you guys. So at the end of 2024, Evgeny and I, you know, right hand man in all of this. I know you guys don't really see him, but he is my right hand man in everything. So shout out Evgeny the GOAT. But basically, Evgeny and I, you know, we met at the end of last year, like we do some business, you know what I mean? And then, you know, we were sharing goals with each other, you know what I mean, for Conti, you know what I mean? Because it's a share project. And one goal I told him was, I want to make sure that I post once a day. And not just like once a day type, like, bro, let me just drop a video on that, say boom. I'm talking about, like, I set a goal. I said, bro, I need to post like I'm on my best days every day. And I don't know why I added a TH in that every day. But basically, I was like, I need to do that 365 days in 2025. And the reason why is because, you know, I started this content creation journey with streaming, and shout out to the chat, shout out to the OGs, you know what I mean? Like, they held me down at the beginning. But after 2023 and 2024, Evgeny and I were like, bro, like we got our guys, we got our OGs, we got the community, you know what I mean? They wrong with me and I wrong with y'all. You know, I think we're ride or die. And he said W for that, you know what I mean? But then he was like, bro, Conti, I was about to say my real name. He was like, bro, Conti, we also got to figure out, like, how to get out there, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, all of this is discovery, right? You know what I mean? And one thing that, you know, y'all, like, when I say y'all, I mean the OGs, one thing that y'all really loved during the streams was the reactions, you know what I mean? So, like, at some point in 2024, I started posting clips, and y'all was there, y'all seen it, right? And then that's where the reactions started going from. And then once the reactions started going, we're like, Evgeny and I were like, bro, like, we gotta put the pedal to the metal type shit, you know what I mean? And that's what we did, and that's what 2025 was for me. So it was honestly, it felt like, you know Olympians before, but like, you know, Olympic athletes before the Olympics, they always have that one national or international competition the year before the Olympics, right? I felt like that's what 2025 was for us, you know what I mean? Because we went crazy. Look, I was gonna keep this for the IG post, but I'm gonna share it here. We did 160 million views on TikTok alone, you know what I mean? And then Instagram slash like Instagram and Facebook, like Meta, we did about like half of that, you know what I mean? Which was a W in and of itself too. So it's like, bro, we watch stupid, you know what I mean? And the IGs have been going crazy. I appreciate y'all for that, you know what I mean? TikTok been going crazy. I appreciate y'all for that. And YouTube 2026, that's one of the grinds too, you know what I mean? But the thing is, you see how I'm sharing y'all my goals for 2025? It's because 2025 is, I'm not sharing my goals with 2026. That's between me and me. But I'm probably gonna share it with you guys at the end of 2026. But hopefully it'll be apparent in the actions that I take, you know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to growing as a content creator. I'm looking forward to growing the community. I'm looking to grow the hate comments. Cause I crash out in the chat. I crash out in the comments with y'all. I'm not afraid to tussle. I'm not afraid to tussle with no Stranger Thing friends. I'm not afraid to tussle. I'm not afraid to tussle with the Thunderbolts. We'll be talking about Sentry versus Superman. Y'all thought I forgot about that this year. Y'all thought I forgot about that. We're like, look, the DCUMC wars. We can make that happen. Because there's really good heat coming out in the community. So, you know what I mean? I've been loving the movie reviews we've been doing, you know what I mean? I feel like that's an idea that Evgeny and I've like been developing, you know what I mean? And look, I'm not gonna cap. We're gonna grab that. we on a grind. So like obviously it's gonna evolve on its own, but I feel like what we already have is already so dope. So shout out to the people who've been seeing that, you know what I mean? And shout out to everybody who's just supporting me, you know what I mean? Like, yo, the best thing is when I see y'all literally, y'all like, well, y'all go drop a question on TikTok. And then if I don't answer, y'all go drop that question on IG. And then y'all go drop that question on Facebook. I'm like, big bro. I love that. But I'm just trying to say, like, I appreciate every single one of y'all. Like, I'm not going to capture, like, we were stupid this year. You know what I mean? And it's life changing. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just ready to go up. And you know what's crazy? I have so many of my friends who just be pulling up to me and they be like, yo, Kant, I need you to turn up. And you know why? Because they're like, bro, this life, bro, like, you know what I mean? The jobs they be doing, they're like, bro, we tired of it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, bro, it's Conti from the deep rock, bro. It's Conti from the deep rock, you know what I mean? I've been the same, so once we go stupid, everybody goes stupid. That's on me, you know what I mean? But 2026 is going to be crazy. I'm locked in, bro. I look, like I said, I'm not gonna spoil my goals, but y'all gonna see my actions. That's in life, you know what I mean? Nothing else speaks better for yourself than your actions, you know what I mean? Like, you know, your actions will show the decisions that you make, you know what I mean? Your actions will show, you know, the amount of attention and goodwill that you do, you know, or that you attribute to your craft, you know what I mean? And it's like, I want you guys to like treat everything as a craft. I feel like it's really new gen nowadays to like not care or like to be like, man, I can do this in my sleep type. Like that's the approach that a lot of like, that's like the new gen meta, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I kind of get a little bit of it, but it's also like overly done, buddy. Overly done, you know what I mean? It's like it's been Kirkified, you know what I mean? And it's just like, I don't know, I feel it's played out. Like, I feel like when you have a craft, bro, when you're passionate about something, bro, like, I feel like it's dope to let the world know that you care about that, you know what I mean? I feel like it's dope to, like, demonstrate that in everything that you do, you know what I mean? Be proud of that, you know what I mean? No matter at what stage that you are in life, you know what I mean? It's like, and I feel like people resonate with that, you know what I mean? People will resonate with you being yourself and also being ambitious, you know what I mean? So it's like, never, you know, lean towards one over the other two, you know what I mean? Like, don't be overly like, I'm about it, you know what I mean? Because like every man is a man at the end of the day, you know what I mean? We're all valuable to our weaknesses. So it's like, you know, it's always good to like not be overly, I'm on it, but at the same time, don't be too meek, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm venting, bro. Look, 2025, I'm not gonna count, 2025 was the best year of my life, but as a man too, like, you know, Conti went through a lot of like learning moments about myself, you know what I mean? I took a lot of W's this year, but I took some L's too, and I took some real L's, and like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, everything that happens to you or that you do, because at the end of the day, we like, I feel like we're very much in a time where discourse is like out of my hands. It's like, no, it's okay to like take ownership of life and like, you know, mistakes that you may do, and then just keep on going. Keep on going, you know what I mean? We gotta listen to Saheem, Saw Baby, and just keep on going, you know what I mean? All the way, buddy. All the way, bro. Okay, yeah. I'm just yapping at this point. Shout out to the community. Shout out Evgeny. Shout out all of y'all. Shout out everything, and of course, long live J-Stars, W2025, W2026, salute!